Welcome back to episode 4, and it's the 2nd of spring, which in this run means we're going to be doing a lot of fishing. So just like in the last run, we're going to have a lot of fishing heavy days early on, and then some really scattered fishing throughout later on. So today is one of those heavy fishing days, and it's not too important that we get level 9 today, because it's not going to rain tomorrow. But we do want to have level 9 before the next time it does rain, just so we can catch the legend and move on past all the spring fish. So that being said, we have time for other stuff too. So we're going to do our full gift run today, some assorted quests that we have built up from the mail, and we'll do like a quick forage run around just so we can get like all the forage we need to make the bundle and don't have to worry about forage anymore. So most of what I'm going to do today is go to the lake to fish, with the exception of a little bit of fishing at the dock to knock out a few of the other fish I need. I think I still need a sardine or something like that. I don't know. And plus I need to go down there to visit Willie anyway, so I might as well make a nice smooth, route of it all. And someone had asked about how my routing normally works, and I mentioned it'll be a while before I can actually showcase that, but for now, most of this day is completely routed out. I've run through, I know where everybody is going to be at a specific time, and so I have a gift ready for all those people. I've already gone through, and that's why I have the very specific inventory I have right now. I know I'll see Willie, I know I'll see Gus, so I can give him the albacore. And, I think Clint needs to get the amethyst for a quest. Just things like that. So that's part of how the, routing on a day-to-day basis works. And I know I'll end up, sticking to that so I can run through a day dry without actually doing any of the fishing. Figure out where people are. Then I can do the real run and actually fish. Because I don't want to spend the whole day fishing when I know I have to redo it over and over again, just because it takes so long. And I'm gonna leave all the fishing in on this episode, which I know is going to be a little bit of a drag for some people, but some people do like it too, so I also put in a timestamp of if you want to skip it, you can skip it all. I think going forward, I'm not sure if I'll leave it all in, just because of how monotonous it is. But in this case, I'll leave it in, and I'm actually going to outline some of my summer plans while I do the fishing. So if you want to watch that, feel free. If not, you can skip all past it. And basically, I'm just fishing down here until Willie's shop opens, and I can replenish food, or not food, but bait, and maybe pick up some food also. The reason I'm aiming for level 9 and not level 10 is because I can just buy trout soup from Willie and use that to catch legend. I don't actually have to be level 10, and that's probably what I'll end up doing. If I don't do it today, I'll do it sometime this week, because the legend is going to be probably one of the biggest challenges early on, at least. Obviously some other things are going to be really challenging, but legend is kind of one of the earlier skill-based challenges, I guess. So yeah, we just want to get that done as quickly as possible and not having to worry about it. And now all we're going to do is just go up to the lake and fish after we make a quick couple of stops. Lake is the best place to fish. There's really no value in fishing anywhere else if it's not raining. And so that's what we're going to do. It's really only valuable to fish until around 7 p.m. when the largemouth bass stop spawning. But I'm going to still just fish all night. I don't really have a ton left to do today after giving out gifts and finishing up these quests, so we'll be sitting okay. I do want to take care of Linus's basket and gifting all the people up north, because I'll be headed there anyway. And this is stuff I always forget to do until way later on, but since I'm already going to be kind of in that neck of the woods, I might as well just get it done. I actually don't know what the basket quest is really worth as far as like friendship points goes, but I assume you get a couple hearts out of it, or at least one heart, so I might as well do it. I've been looking a little more into the Leo friendship aspect, and that's definitely going to be the hardest part of this. Just because I won't get to Ginger Island until so late. Like at this point, the earliest I can get to Ginger Island is fall 5th. Just because of how the traveling cart works. I'll be able to buy everything I need except for an eggplant, which will take until the 5th to grow. And by the way, here's where the fishing stops, around 16 minutes. But anyway, so yeah, fall 5th doesn't leave me a ton of time for gifting Leo. I think that gives me about 8 weeks. And you need something around I want to say it's like 2,500 hearts or points to get 10 hearts. And if I were to give him a loved gift twice a week, every week, that's like 160 points a week. So I need to basically double that to make it happen. So I know like talking to him gives me points. I can take him to the movies, and I can buy him like a snack at the movie theater, but I'll miss his birthday, and so that might be a little extra challenge. So he's going to be the worst part of this run by a long shot. But yeah, so that's been on my mind a bit. But otherwise, I wanted to also check in real quick about my plan for summertime. And so this is a quick draw up of a sprinkler layout I use pretty typically. I normally just do those 3 center columns of sprinklers, and the far right one I leave off. But with this arrangement, I'll set my farm up for like a pretty decent spot to grow, I think 903 or 906 starfruit, and then I'll be able to kind of snowball it from there. So I know I mentioned that briefly, probably last video or the video before that I plan on making most of my money via starfruit, just like I normally do. But this is the pattern I will be aiming for. So at some point I'm going to need a ton of sprinklers. I'm going to need like 138 or whatever it is. And so that's going to be one of my next courses of action. I have about 26 days to get all of that in order, which is mostly just copper and iron, so that won't be too bad. But I still need to actually factor that in along with everything else. And so it makes it a little bit challenging, but I think we'll be okay. It's just there's a lot that needs to get done simultaneously. And I'm already missing, like, I know I missed the bug meat quest early on. And so that's kind of the one mistake I'm allowing myself this week. And otherwise we're just kind of trying to balance everything together. And so far everything's been going well, I would say. I mean, we're only on the 2nd day, so I guess I would hope everything's going well. But nothing major has happened. I haven't missed any birthdays. The next birthday I have coming up is Kent's, and that's not until the 4th. And so even that won't be too bad. I won't be able to give him anything like love necessarily, but we have so much time with him. Even though he is a late NPC, it should be okay. Like Leo is still my worry, which is exactly how I figured it would be, especially since he's also in my like bottom tier of characters. I'm not a big Leo fan. He kind of bugs me. So naturally, he's going to be the challenge of the run. And there's something else I was thinking of too. I wish I could remember it now. I think some of the key gem stuff might be challenging just because of it takes forever to get key gems occasionally. Like I might have to brute force farm them by resetting dangerous mines over and over again, assuming I get a dangerous mines quest, because it's entirely possible I don't get that and then I can never actually complete perfection. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. there's a pretty low chance it would happen, but it could. Like there's some materials that I need that are in the dangerous mines, so if I don't get them, I'm out of luck. Like I can't get any radioactive ore unless I do that. I don't really have much to say about the fishing aspect here. Obviously I'm doing quite a bit of it, but it's just not that crazy. I'm not very good at fishing. I'm okay at most of the lake fish because I know their patterns, but like I don't get any crazy good chests today, despite the luck being pretty good, and I don't really get any special anything. Like largemouth bass is what I want, and chubs are also what I want for a source of food, even though I have a ton of salad, so it's kind of less high stakes than a normal early spring fishing run. This is mostly in service of one very specific goal. And I would probably say after this week, I probably won't fish again until summer, or potentially at the desert or in the secret woods. But chances are I won't do much fishing after this, so today will be a big one, tomorrow maybe a little bit of fishing, and then the next time it rains, whenever that ends up being. And I don't know why, I always thought that the 3rd would rain no matter what. It didn't matter what year it was, but I guess it's only on the first year, so lessons learned, I suppose. And, I guess I need the money from this. Like, I don't need it that desperately, but I do need another about 10 grand just for the desert ticket. And then once I have that, I'll knock out the mines real quick, or maybe not in that order, it depends on luck. Technically, like today was a star drop luck day, and I probably should have gone to the mines. I don't know why I didn't, because I'm not done with them yet. Maybe you know what it is? I think my pickaxe is in the shop. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, that's a decent enough chest. 2 emeralds is cool. I'll use emeralds for cheese, and I guess I'll probably use the cheese for the artisan bundle as well, so I don't have to worry about cows as much. But the hard part about perfection is even if you get lucky items like that make it so you don't have to like produce cheese for the bundle, you still have to produce cheese to sell because you have to ship everything. So like I'm hoping, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the last time I did perfection, and it's been quite some time. Normally I do it in 2 years normally, and so things kind of are a little bit less manic, I guess, or less panicked. So it's been a while since I've really immersed myself in that. I know I need to get a pig pretty soon, and cows sooner would be nice, or just 1 cow, I guess. That shouldn't be too bad. I think the pig is going to be the big thing, because I need a truffle, and I need truffle oil. I guess I need 2 truffles. So I really need to have enough time before winter that I have a pig roaming around, to do its thing. Because if I get a pig and... Ooh, apples. I just remembered apples. If I get a pig in the end of fall, it won't get old enough, or it won't grow up fast enough to give me any truffles before winter when it doesn't go outside. But apples also is a big thing. I really need to make sure that I have an apple tree growing by the end of spring, because I need 3 apples for the fodder bundle, and I really don't want to rely on my fruit cave for that. I feel like that's kind of a dangerous gamble, and the fruit tree will grow in any season, but it just won't produce until fall. So as long as I have that in the ground by, I guess, spring 28, then I'm good. So hopefully we can get there. I'm worried I'm about to get the hiccups, and so that'll be not good. But I think I'm good. I haven't had the hiccups in a long time. And luckily they go away pretty fast, so even if I do, they won't hang around. So, and if you've not noticed by now, this is why I normally leave the fishing out. It's just really long, and the game time obviously moves so slowly because every time you're in the minigame, there's no time passing. So I kind of feel like it's nice to just like see me do one cast out real quick, and then like 8 hours later, I'm all done. And that's what I'm gonna do. I've made the decision. Except for, I'll show the legend. I think the legend it's always an interesting catch. And I feel like it's kind of silly to just skip over the main fish that I'm going after, even though I've already accidentally done that with the glacier fish. Like I completely skipped that in the wintertime. But I don't know, that one's not that hard to catch, so it's not that big of a deal. And so Sebastian, I think I'm up 2 hearts with Sebastian now, which is nice. So I can go into his room, and I don't have to worry about waiting for him to be in the kitchen or leaving the house. And I wish I could check. So I'm like a couple days ahead in recordings, but I wish I could just pause the game right now and show like where my friendships are at, because I don't even know myself. Like I wish I would know, or I would have paused a little bit more often to keep up to date with that stuff a little bit better. But what are you gonna do? All I know is I'm doing everything I can to get my friendships up, you know? And I have level 8 fishing now, which I guess, I don't know if that's what it was, or if it's gone up today. But if I got level 8 fishing today, I should be able to get level 9 fishing tomorrow. And then be able to relax a little bit in that field. And then I'm going to finish my gifting route. This is probably going to be the slowest day of like the entire series, if I had to guess. And I know like the next episode's going to be 2 days, I think. Maybe it's the one after that. But they're going to start getting a little bit more fast-paced. This was just one to kind of show how grindy some of the earlier stuff is, specifically with fishing. It's just, I don't know. I shouldn't have to fish. Let's say I won't have to fish at all in the winter because that's done. And I think in the fall I just need a couple little things. I need a couple things. I can buy stuff from the cart or from Krobus, but I'll still have to catch it because I still need the master, master angler or whatever it's called. Oh, you know what? And I do need to fish in the wintertime unless I get magic bait, because I need to do the submarine fish. I don't think I did any of the submarine fish. And if I did, I don't know if I got all of them. Either way, it's not that big of a deal. It'll only be a little bit of fishing. And I'll do that at the night market. And I need to plant garlic sometime soon as well. And I also have to remember to ship one of these spring onions. That's actually something that has made my my perfection run in 2 years fall apart, where I accidentally forget to sell a single spring onion in spring, and then you have to wait the entire year to get all the way back. So fingers crossed that I did it today so I don't have to worry about it. Otherwise, I guess try to remind me. It's kind of funky because I read your comments obviously, but sometimes I've already recorded the next video, so it's hard to take advice on something I've already acted on. But once I catch up, it'll be a little different. I'm not sure what day. Oh yeah, I skipped right there because it was just the rest of my foraging loop. It wasn't very interesting. I didn't get anything. I basically just walked home the really long way. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. I think I might be a little over a week into the playthrough, maybe more. I'll find out soon. But my gift chest looks pretty good. Like I have like Willy is pretty much going to be the easiest to friend. I have so many fish he likes. Ooh, and I have 1 apple. I don't know, maybe, I guess I could chance it. But I think that's just dangerous. Because no matter what, I won't have Ginger Island unlocked until Fall 5 anyway, so there's no reason to gamble. And alright, I sold some spring onions. I know I don't need them for cooking, but I do need to get that cooking chest in order soon. As well as remembering like stuff like marble. And I may have already mentioned that too, but marble is one of those things that's like really easy to forget that you get via geodes. And you need it to craft a brazier, or however you say that word. That's one of those words I have only read in like cheesy fantasy books. And so I don't know how to say it. I've never actually used it in real life, so hopefully that's close enough. And then yeah, I got some time to kill. I figure if I have time to kill, you might as well always chop trees down. I'm going to have to chop down literally every single tree sooner than later, so I might as well do it now. And there's nothing else to do. I've got nothing else to do for the next hour and a half. But I'm thinking, let's see, tomorrow. I wish I could remember what the next episode has in store, but I just don't. Which I guess is good, because it won't come out for like 2 days. So, I don't know, I don't need to tell you about it. But I do know it's more action-packed, so to speak. This one was definitely a very mild one. Like today almost felt like a casual play day to me. I kind of just played like I would if I was just playing a normal save file, except for a little bit more social interaction. And yeah. I hope that oak field, I don't remember what level you get the, what is it called? Tree fertilizer? But I'm hoping that's soon, because it would be nice to be able to get that running a little bit faster, even though I won't need it for about a month, more than a month, but it'd still be nice. Yeah, so we got level 8 fishing. We should be able to get 9 really soon, and should be before rain. We will see. We might have to utilize the rain day for catfish if we still need money. But yeah, anyway, told you there was a lot of fishing, so... Oh, we're in the mines. I guess that's what's happening next time, so I'll see you later.